Sorry. You don't want to see. You don't want to see my fan.
A spinning fan.
You don't want to see my only fan.
Your biggest fan.
You guys don't want to subscribe to my only fan. Okay, wait, hold on. Excuse me. Okay, I guess we don't want to see my pretty face. Okay, wait, no, sorry. I'm gonna exit this there. Yay! Look, now it's just my little avatar. Ooh, vape it up, Shelby.
I want to get high.
Shelby is vaping. Well, welcome to the Lousy Advice Podcast, which is slowly just becoming Tune Draft. But I guess it's just that. I mean, that's just the podcast now. I think, right, Jake? We're just melding it into.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So
it's the most fun. So.
I feel like I'm gonna just stop calling it Tune Draft and just that is what the podcast is now. The Lousy Advice Podcast, where we do this thing. I'm Eric.
I'm Shelby.
I'm Jake.
And this week we have a guest, Alex Botkin of Sarchasm of Lavasocks Records. Our friend is here to talk about Jawbreaker.
Woo!
What's up, Alex?
Not much. I'm hanging out. I've gone through 9 Coronas today, so I'm ready.
Ooh.
Wow.
A bold choice in this pandemic we're in.
Why would you?
I know.
Why would you get so many tests? I feel like one is enough.
I know. You're right. My coaster is actually my mask.
Hey, that's pretty. That's great, though. I like that a lot.
And Sarchasm actually has a record coming out.
Yes.
On October 9th.
Yeah. So this episode is coming out on Monday. Wait, today's the 3rd? The 5th. Monday the 5th. So this is Monday the 5th of October. Sarchasm's self-titled record is coming out on the 9th, Friday.
Yes.
Great.
I was scared we were wrong. I was like, I'm pretty positive I'm writing about this right now.
You're writing a review.
Yeah.
I am so excited. I'm really excited. It's gonna be so good. I can't wait to listen to it. What the fuck?
It's great.
Okay, fine. Yeah, so this is the Lousy Advice Podcast. We, like I said a moment ago, are doing Jawbreaker, the canonic best of Jawbreaker songs. And unfortunately, it is going to be solidified in stone. Actually, we're going to be putting it in the big air quotes vault, never to be seen again. And we'll be locked away, and it will be set in stone forever and ever. Amen. So yeah, this is how we do it.
Sure.
I'm going to go over the rules a little bit just to break it down.
I would say too, everybody here has seen Jawbreaker, right?
Yeah.
I believe so, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Okay, Eric, you have not seen the movie. You just told me that.
I know. I'm doing a bit.
Yeah, we have all seen
I'm
Jawbreaker.
a liar, Shelby. What can I tell you?
Sarchasm played with Jawbreaker.
Yes.
Yeah, they did.
That's crazy.
And that was
bananas. January of 2019, I think.
January of 2019 or 2020?
2019.
Oh, fuck. That was 2019.
That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
You and I saw them together, Eric, in 2018.
That was before we moved to Sacramento.
It was almost 2 years ago now, actually.
In October.
Yeah, and I saw them in 2017.
You were at that rickshaw stop show.
No fake fans.
Yeah, and it was phenomenal.
Oh man, I was at that, but there was some documentary crew outside filming people in the line.
Yeah.
Ask them, and they came up to me and they asked like, "Oh my God, Jawbreaker, are you excited?" And I was there to see the opening band, so I just looking like, I'm actually here to see this band. Who's Jawbreaker?
That's fucking amazing.
That's so funny.
But I have since become a massive fan. I have a Jawbreaker tattoo. I'm fully enveloped into the cult.
You have a Jawbreaker tattoo?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I have a little like chemistry beaker that says East Bay.
Cute.
Oh.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
I like that. I had to draw your arm several times, so I drew that tattoo.
Oh yeah.
Which was very fun. I think I spent 2 hours drawing your arm. How fun.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I will be your draft commissioner for tonight. Creating the lists will be Shelby, Jake, Alex. I am not doing it. I'm the commissioner, baby. What's up? Tonight's topic, we already said Jawbreaker, hello, hello, hello. And we went over the history. Oh my God, look at me going through the template. Can you believe that? Let's get to the rules. I myself, Eric, will be asking you a trivia question pertaining to tonight's topic, and the person who gets it first will get to pick their positions for this draft. One person will be drafting in positions 11, 10, 6, and 3, which is worst placement. As Jake says, I disagree. But it has a lot of picks. And you receive a veto override in which you can cancel out a veto that's played on a choice that isn't your own. So that's a perk of picking the third spot, which includes the 4 picks and number 11. The second choice is numbers 9, 8, 5, and 2, which is a good amount of choices in the middle of the list. And the third... end of sentence. Okay, great. I'm so good at reading. You guys love it. The third choice is numbers? Okay. Our numbers, wow. 7, 4, and 1, which is the least amount of choices, but you get the number 1 spot. So, you got that. Oh my God, Jake is literally in Google Docs right now changing it. You need to hack out.
What the fuck?
Hack out of the mainframe. You're not welcome.
We're live.
We're live. You're hacking and we're live.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So does everybody get it? I know I read fast.
I wish we could ask the audience if they understand, but they'll get it very quickly.
Yeah.
If not.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're doing this for us, not for you.
And then, yes, this is really just for us. Whoever listens, go off. It's fun, and we love you, but we don't care. No, I'm just kidding. We love you. Please like and subscribe and ding that bell. Each player will also be receiving a veto, which they can use to knock the song choice from its current placement on the list, either because you don't think it belongs on the list or believe it belongs higher up. Whatever the case, it can no longer be replayed in that spot, and the drafter must choose another song. The drafter must choose another song, unlike me, who gets it wrong every time. You can roll over veto into the next game, but only one. So let's get on with it. Any rules questions before we start? I feel like I already asked that, but we'll do it again.
Yes, I have a question.
What's up?
If I got what Jake likes to call worst placement, and I got that veto override, if someone tries to veto me, can I override that? Jake?
No, not your own.
Okay, fine. It's fine.
So, yeah.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Yeah, that sounds great. Let's get on with the questions. What's up? Hold on. Hold for sound cue.
We have a sound cue?
Yeah, but I'm not recording it, so that was really just for me and Shelby.
Okay.
Like an absolute fool, I'm not recording it. God damn it. Whatever. Only we'll know what that sounded like. How fun. Secret surprise. Okay. And then how to buzz in, how to ding that bell, per se, for us. What you're going to do is say your name. First person to say their name that I hear, and again, it's up to me, so I will be biased. I will choose you, and then you get to answer the question. If you get it wrong, somebody else can buzz in. We'll start with the first question. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Sick. Okay. What year did the cult hit Jawbreaker come out in theaters? This is the movie.
Shelby
goes.
1989?
1989?
Uh-huh.
That is incorrect.
Fuck.
Jake, is it 1997?
Jake, that is incorrect.
Oh, I'm shocked.
God damn it.
Alex, 1999.
Alex gets it with the
Whoa!
Charlie
Oh,
XCX
wow.
reference, 1999. So, Alex, your choice. Do you want the third, second, or first spot?
I will take the second.
The second spot. So
that's
that
my favorite.
is the 9, 8, 5, and 2 choice, correct?
Yes.
Gorgeous. Now we're playing Shelby and Jake.
For the next spot.
Cutthroat.
We are playing for the next spot, Jake. Okay. Also, we sent you a demo last night, and you did not respond appropriately because it is a fucking bop.
On the record.
I was so fucking drunk that I couldn't pay attention to anything last night.
I came to your defense, but now it's time to tell us that we're great.
Yeah.
It
was great. It's really good. I listened to it in the car. I listened to it in headphones. I was listening to it all day. So
this is the first I'm hearing of this.
Yeah.
So
yes,
sir.
I'm sorry.
Arguably, bops hit harder when you're drunk. So I don't know what that means.
Yeah, but I was also in a chat, and it was like people talking in my ear, and I'm trying to pay attention to a song, and I got Nicole talking to me at the same time. It was a mess. It was a mess last night.
Okay.
I was super hungover this morning. Stop chastising me.
We
forgive
get
you.
it.
We forgive you.
I didn't say I did. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean,
we forgive you. JK, LOL. The song's great. It's going to be great. We're going to love it. Next question for Jake and Shelby. Name one of the 3 lead actors of the movie Jawbreaker.
I can't.
Oh, God.
Jake, you better not be fucking cheating because we can't see you right now. Jake, so
I'm not.
God. Jake,
You would be able to hear my keyboard. See, listen.
That's true. Yeah, you
Okay.
can hear him clickety clacking.
Mechanical keyboard. Fuck, I have no idea.
Same.
Do you want to phone a? Well, I can phone a friend. Okay.
Can I phone Google?
No. Okay. So you guys give up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Third question. Do you want me to give the answers? It was Rose McGowan, Rebecca Gayheart, and Julie Benz. Either any one of those 3 people
Well,
would
I
have
can't
been an
believe I
acceptable
didn't say
answer.
Rose McGowan.
I know. But it's okay. Third question. Let's see if you guys get this. When were the first Jawbreakers ever made in the USA? And this is the candy, not the film or the band.
Like what year?
What year did Jawbreakers make their debut in the United States?
1947.
Is that an answer?
That's my answer.
That is incorrect.
Thanks. You were looking at me like I was right. So
How
fuck
cool
you.
how cool would that have been? Oh, that would have been sick.
I'm gonna say 1932.
Wait, whoever's closer, can they just be the one that wins?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Jake, that's your answer. 1932.
Yes.
You were both wrong. It was 1901. Jake, you are the winner.
That's
Yeah,
so
I'll take it. I'll
old.
take it.
That's
I'll
so
take it.
old.
It was
I'll
actually
take
older in Germany. That was the United
Wow.
States. It's been around for a while, so Jawbreaker's old,
I'll
y'all.
take the same position I had last time. I'll
So
take
that's-
the 7 to 3.
So I get more choices?
Wait.
Yeah.
You're the 7, the
Cool.
4, and the 1, Jake?
Yes,
That's exactly
that one.
what I
That
wanted.
one. Yeah.
All right. It sounds like we're ready to play Tune Draft on the Lousy Advice Podcast. How's everyone feeling?
Great.
I'm ready to go.
Alex, how are you?
Yeah,
Oh, great. Okay, cool. All right, let's do it.
I'm raring. Let's do it.
Rear in. All right. First pick is number 11. Pick number 11 goes to Shelby. What are we thinking?
I'm thinking Inciting Around. I love that song. I have a really hard time listening to that record just because of the production on it. But I really like that song. I wanted it to be on the list. There's not much
Which
to
one
it.
was that? I'm sorry.
Inciting Around. Satting Around.
I heard. Yeah, I got it.
Okay,
I got
well,
it.
you
Thank
didn't
you.
react, so sorry.
Why are you just saying
I got
Ilya's
it.
Instagram
Thanks.
handle?
Do you get it now?
I do. I never got that before. But I never got that before until today because, again, canonically, not a Jawbreaker Stanley, but, whatever. Jawbreaker's cool, though. But that's why I'm moderating. Hey, and I'm taking the time away. Continue.
I'll say it's not on my list. Didn't make my list, but it's so low on the list that it's kind of inconsequential. So I really don't feel like vetoing it.
Tight. Alex, how do you feel?
I like that song. I agree. The production on that album for me has made it difficult at points. I don't think that one. There's a bunch of other things from that album on my list. That one is not. But yeah, I agree with Jake. I'm not going to use my veto. I think that's a good song to start off with. Number 11 feels like a good kind of like.
Yeah, truth be told, I really only have a top 10. All of the rest of the songs are just like, this is fine. Like, I can listen to this. So that was one of the songs that was like, I think I like this the best of all of the ones that I'm not super like I love Jawbreaker, but they have a lot of content and there's a lot of stuff in there that really is just like, I'm not their target audience, and that's fine.
It's track number 11 on that record too. So that's
that's
some
fun.
synchronicity.
Go off. Oh, my gosh.
That's fun.
You guys, it's getting creepy. It's October. What's up? What the fuck is up? Pumpkins, hello. Did you drop your phone? Oh, Shelby dropped her phone. Everything's okay. We are moving on to the 10 pick. It's Shelby. What's up?
Oh, yeah. My next pick is I Love You So Much, It's Killing Us Both. My list has a lot of Dear You on it. Someone's clapping. Who's clapping? Jake?
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, okay.
What are your thoughts, Jake?
So no, it's actually number 10 on my list as well.
I love
So we have some list synchronicity. Yeah, October. I feel like it's the first Jawbreaker song that I really kind of fell in love with.
I agree with that. Same here.
And it just got it's a great title. In the end, I too, this is a little bit of a spoiler. I have So Much Dear You on my list. It's not even funny.
Hot takes.
And we're gonna piss off a lot of people if they listen to this. That's fine.
I don't even know those are hot takes. I just read that online today that people didn't like that album.
Which is that's crazy to me because
when it first came out, people didn't like it. Yeah, but yeah, cool intro, with the drums. It's got that like downbeat that's really cool. But yeah, big fan of this. Not gonna veto it because, like I said, it's the same spot on mine. So
cute.
Alex, what do you think?
Sure. If you want to go with the mainstream hits off that album.
Wow.
Wait.
No, that one.
Wait, what did you say? Because I didn't hear you.
I've never really gotten into that one. Weirdly, it's fine. I think Dear You has some pretty good. Has a lot of good moments. I don't know. That one just for me never really. It's just kind of like Blake Schwartzen. Oh man. His last name is Nemesis. Schwarzenbach. Blake Schwarzenbach. Quick note: never before has a band had such a collection of last names.
Truly.
Yes, absolutely.
Schwarzenbach, Bauermeister, and Faller, which I keep up. Okay. Anyway, that one is also not on my list. But I'm not going to veto it because my veto is reserved for one song and one song only.
Oh, wow.
Me too. Oh, I'm so excited. I hope it's the same one.
And honestly, that would have probably been my number one song, and that's fine. No, I will agree though
that title is really good though. That's one of the best Jawbreaker
song
titles.
The title is the reason I initially listened to that song actually because I'm a sucker for titles.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing where it's like, oh shit, like that's a great title for a song.
Yeah. Also, the line "I don't think I hate you enough to commit you to me" was like, it really resonated with me for a very long time. So I was like,
killer.
Yeah, awesome. Great lyricism. We know Blake can write lyrics.
We love it.
We know he can. So whatever. Love you, Blake.
Blake, if you're listening, ding that bell.
Eric, do you remember? Do you remember when we saw Jawbreaker live at the Fillmore?
Yeah.
And Blake Schwarzenbach walked while that band that I didn't give a shit about was playing, and he walked right out. Do you remember that? Because
he walked next to you.
Yeah, I almost pissed myself.
Oh yeah, he was just in the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I was like, oh shit, this is so cool.
Well, at the time I didn't get it. I was just like, I don't know who that is.
Who is that old man?
And he was like, Jawbreaker was like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah. I was like, who's dad? Somebody get your dad. Yeah. Somebody get their dad. Like, hey, can somebody? Whose dad is this? What is your name?
Well, he was literally standing at the back of the room with his arms crossed, so that makes sense. Cool. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Wearing jeans and a plain old T-shirt. Be like, okay, this dad, he loves Christopher Nolan. We're gonna move on. We're live, laugh, loving. Number 9 is the pick, and it's going to Alex. Alex, what's your first pick?
Boat Dreams from the Hill. I think 24-Hour Revenge Therapy kicks off with that drum fill, and it's just like, whoa, man, that's a band that's got drum fills. And then you just really get like sucked into the album from that. And that was one of the first Jawbreaker songs I ever heard. I think that was, Jake, you mentioned you were at the rickshaw stop. I can't remember what song they started with, but it might have been Boat.
So it started with, I remember they started with Boxcar, because I remember
it started with Boxcar.
Yeah. But they played a secret show the day before, and they started with Boat, which I thought was interesting, because it was their first show back.
Yeah. But for me, Boat, just the lyricism about the metaphor of that boat sitting on this hill, and you get really kind of Blake's vividness through his lyrics. And like I said, it was the first thing I really heard from Jawbreaker that I really latched onto. And as someone who kind of grew up just exclusively like in the Green Day era and kind of range of East Bay punk, it felt like, oh, this is like the adult, kind of like the nonfiction literature section of the bookstore punk.
That's a great way to describe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that just really kind of drew me in. And yeah, and I just love that song a lot, and I think it's a really amazing album opener for that album, and still one of my favorites. And yeah, that drum fill, I could just keep doing it over and over again.
Yeah, I think it's got that like the way it builds up to the chorus for that first time is like there's like this crazy release where it just does that quick little snare fill, and then it like kicks in for the chorus, and it's like, oh my god, like, are you kidding me? Like, this is so good.
And like in theory, it's amazing. Like, it's amazing because in theory it's so stupid because it's like he's just yelling about wanting to be a boat. But then you think about it, it's like, maybe I want to be a boat.
Yeah.
Maybe we all want to be boats.
That was about to be my point. Isn't that song about wanting to be a fucking boat? I'm not hating on you because it's not on my list, but it is a great song. But I was just like, oh yeah, this song's about being a fucking boat.
Yeah, we'll say it's on my list, and it was actually number 5 on my list because I like that song a lot.
Wait.
I've been trying to get Lightweight to do that song because I want to do it so badly.
Hold on.
I would love to hear that.
Lyrically, is he just saying, I want to be a boat?
Yeah.
Is that literally what he's saying?
The first line of the chorus is,
I want to be a boat.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Do we think that Teenage Bottle Rocket ripped it off, but with I Want to Be a Dog?
No, I don't think so. But maybe.
No, I'm on.
Call Cody. Cody, if you're listening to this, ding that bell.
Yeah, I'll call him right now.
Yeah, hit him up. That is so, because in my head, I know the boat is in like the title, but in my head, it's always like, I want to be a bum is what I got. And I was like, I want to be a bum. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, go off. Like, great, cute. We love it.
Yeah, but then how does I want to be a bum? I want to learn to swim.
Like, maybe he's learning to swim, Jake. People contain multitudes. Your idea of a bum is not everyone's idea of a bum. So,
have you ever heard of a beach bum?
Yeah, they swim and they have to learn how to do it. So, but yeah, I can't believe the lyrics are I want to be a boat. Anyways, it's a good song. It's a great song. And it's a great opener. I agree with you guys in saying that, yes, it is a great opener for a set and an album.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay, great.
And so, yeah,
no response. That's fine.
I'm not going to veto it because, like I said, it's on my list. So
neither am I.
Go off. We love it.
Mm-hmm.
Quick sip on my water here. Okay, we're moving on. Number 8 is going to Alex. What is up, Alex? What is your number 8?
Okay, so I will pick a Dear You song to fit in. So I'm gonna pick. No, number 8 for me is Sluttering May 4th. The chorus is like the greatest run-on sentence that I've ever heard. And it just has that kind of driving, pulsating beat in the chorus that just keeps going. And it just has some of the greatest, like, it's really like Blake at this, like, his angry best of like that, it means as little as your little test. You are, it's him just pissed off. He's emo, man. Emo was created with that chorus.
True.
And I think the fact that it's also Star Wars Day has a big thing for me. So I can be like,
yeah.
It's my dad's birthday too, but doesn't matter,
damn.
I guess. I mean, it does to me, but not to anybody else, so it's fine. I mean, like, you know what? I'm gonna stop talking. I love that song so much that I'm gonna veto it because. Whoa! Wait! Hold on, Jake. Wait, do I have the number 2 spot? Who has the number 2 spot? That's Alex?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mine's
Alex
number 3?
Yes.
I have to play... Okay, I'm struggling because I love that song so much. Eric, can you remind me what numbers I have
Would you
left?
say you're sluttering? JK. Sorry, I'm so sorry, guys. Shelby, you have 6 and 3 left.
You know what? I'm not going to veto it. I'm going to leave it. I love that song a lot. I think it should be higher, but I'm going to leave it.
I have to say, and again, I'm going to leave it because it's actually number 8 on my list. So that's like absolutely perfect.
Yeah!
Wow.
Jake gets me.
Jake's going off. You guys, we're so connected in this moment.
I love that song.
I know.
Oh, it's a great song. I wish it wasn't called Fluttering.
I love the "This Is Your Honeymoon" in separate rooms portion of that song. It's so good.
Yeah, it's a great. I love that song so much. A great choice, Alex. I'm judging you where you put it on the list, but at the end of the day, we're still pals.
I will say my numbering is probably a bit askew from what most people would put, but I'm a weird Jawbreaker fan.
That's what's fun about this game, though. That's what's really fun about this game.
Yeah.
I do want to point out one thing. Has nothing to do with what we're talking about. It's going to be a tangent just for fun. I'm on Spotify right now, and underneath this album on Spotify is a playlist called Memories, and the word Memories, MRIES, is black, and then EMO is red. This is the Live, Laugh, Love of the subculture, and I just wanted to point that out. So if you're shout out to Memories playlist on Spotify, if you're listening, ring that bell. No, okay. So we got Sluttering May 4th. Yeah. We're saying
yes.
Yep. Okay.
Locked in at number 8.
Locked it in. Locked and loaded. JK LOL. Number 7. Jake.
So okay. I've got to think strategy here. I've got to think strategy. There's so many songs I want on this list. What do I think you guys are going to play?
What?
There's 2 that I feel like have to be on this list. There was another one that I felt had to be on the list,
don't succumb to peer pressure.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the one that me and Shelby previously discussed that I thought had to be on the list because it was further up on the list anyway, or it was lower on my list. So, what I'm going to go with is I'm going to put Save Your Generation at number 7.
Jacob.
Okay.
That's my number 7.
Whoa!
I love that song. I love that song.
Yeah, it's a cool song. It's a great way to start that record. It's not if you were sequencing a record, I feel like any logical human wouldn't put that song as first because it just starts off in such a weird way.
I agree,
and
but
the
I
build
will
of
also
the song
say
is so
though,
bizarre.
it's beautiful. Like lyrically, it's not what you're used to hearing, quote unquote, old punks singing about. They're like, fucking save yourself. You're killing yourself by sleeping all day and not doing shit. Like, enjoy your life. Love yourself. Please don't kill yourself. And it's like, to me, that's just like, ugh. I love that song.
Yeah, it's just it's it's got that sweet weird breakdown in the song, like towards the end of it. That is like the most awkward thing ever. It's really awkward to play it.
It is.
But yeah. It's so yeah. That's gonna be my number 7. It's number 7 on my list. I feel like this is the perfect spot for it.
Alex, thoughts?
Yeah, I really agree. That one's oh my god, that's not on my list for some reason, but I really agree with that one. I think weirdly, when that was one that I had heard and then was redeemed by the reunions, and it's one of those that really fits with what they're doing now. Also, of any song Blake singing that song now seems like it's gained this whole other perspective of looking back on this is how we acted. Now you have to do, and it has this kind of more sage advice sort of feel to it now than when he was, writing it and doing it in the 90s. And it was more just kind of I'm a 20 whatever year old. But
that's actually really beautiful and a great thought.
Age adds it adds a wisdom to it. It adds a real almost kind of listen up, youngins, but in a good way. But in a good way, though. In a good way.
Yeah, it almost has the same emotional or I guess thought cadence of something like Jaded by Op Ivy, right? Where it's this understanding that time is passing, things change. You've done it one way, things will continue to change and grow and vary over time, and it's just acknowledging that fleeting aspect of life, sort of.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We know the song very well. Okay, we studied it. We're experts.
Oh yeah. Should we talk about it, or can we talk about it?
Oh, I don't know. I was just
whatever. At some point this year, when when bands do things, there's a cover by a band.
Is that all we can say?
I love
it
that.
exists.
I don't care. You can talk about it. It's
Go
all
off.
secret.
Lousy Advice cover Save Your Generation on a Dear You cover comp through Lavasocks. Alex is putting it out because he's sick. We love to see it, hear it, feel it, exist with it, and we covered it. And I did not nail that boom boom kick thing on my drum track, and I want it out there on the record that I don't care. I don't care. Come for me, at me on any platform. Tell me I did it wrong, and that's fine. And I'm fine with it. And I'm not mad about it. And you can't make me feel bad about it. So...
Eric is staring straight into my eyes right now, by the way. Straight into my eyeballs.
I have nowhere else to look, Shelby. I'm so sorry. That wasn't directed at you. That was also just a joke, but not the album. The album's real, and we did this song. It's going to be really fun. So we're good with this song as the number 7?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, totally.
Go off. Okay. Moving on. Number 6 goes to Shelby. What's up, Shelby?
Okay, so I'm laughing because I just have a feeling that this is going to get vetoed. So I chose Kiss the Bottle because it's a great song. But it's not like one of my favorite songs. I think that it needs to be relatively high on this list. But there's just been too many people who have covered this song that kind of put a bad taste in my mouth about it for a while. And I've recently fallen back in love with Jawbreaker's version of it. So I thought it was fitting to still include it on my list.
Call them out.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, thank you, I should say. But I will say, like, go to any shitty, like, not shitty, that's not nice of me. Any just, like, little, like, punk, open mic, whatever. You'll walk in, someone will be singing their acoustic cover of it, okay? It's a thing.
I love it.
Yeah, okay.
How's everyone
Jake,
feeling?
how does that make you feel?
I had to walk away from that one.
I know.
It's a little low. It's a little low.
Would you say that
if I'm being honest.
So you probably think that should go higher on the list then, huh?
I do think it should go higher, but here's the thing is there's a song that I have got to get high up on this list. It's got to happen.
Interesting. Then I don't know that I know you as well as I thought.
So I love that song a lot. It's an absolutely phenomenal song. It has been covered to death, but that doesn't take away from how great it is. It is just I don't know. It's it's like lyrically, it's so phenomenal. Musically, it's so strange because it's like
it is.
It does the weirdest shifts in mood and just the way it's being played throughout the whole thing, like from the choruses to the verses to like the end where they do the chorus at the double time. It's like really bizarre. But yeah, like I said, I love this song. It is actually number 2 on my list. Okay.
I knew.
But at this point, I just have to be happy it's here. I just have to be happy it's here because Shelby is a fucking wild card and will just play the most random things on this list. And so I just have to be happy it can make the list. So I'm not going to veto it.
You're going to leave it.
I'm leaving it. That's fine.
So Jake,
as long as it's on the list, that's fine.
I thought this was your number 1.
Yeah.
Truth be told.
No.
And so that's why I was like, oh, I want, because we've talked about it a lot. So I was like, if this is Jake's number 1, he's going to veto me, and that's fine. I'll put something else there.
Number one is the song I saw them play at that show, and I cried.
Okay, so
That's
I
my
know.
number
Then
one.
I do know. Cool.
So it's Boxcar?
Okay. Yeah. What are your thoughts, Alex? Do you like that song? Or is that like a...
I do. I don't know. For me, it's one of those that I really love the song, and I've loved like hearing them play it live, but the recording quality for me has had a little bit of a detriment just because, it's a song they did for that compilation, and it's a little hard to kind of listen to through with everything else that they have recorded. But I'm not going to veto it. I definitely agree that like if you're doing a Jawbreaker list, you have to have that song on it. And yeah, it's a really kind of what, I think I really agree with what Jake was saying. Like, it's beautifully awkward with like the chorus kind of has that weird slowdown, and it's just kind of like not funky. Jawbreaker's not really ever been funky, but it's like kind of groovy punk. But yeah, the Kiss the Bottle, I Should Have Been Kissing You is just such a classic kind of like Oh, I wish I had written that line.
YouTube,
So
yeah.
for that
Like,
for
if
that
you look
reason,
on
it
YouTube,
has to be there.
there's videos of Blake playing it stripped down, like even at like
Hot.
some Jets to Brazil shows, and like it's a beautiful song. It's just a beautiful song.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful song. Cool.
And let me tell you, I love the Brendan Kelly version of it. That's what
I
I'm
hate
gonna
that
say.
fucking version.
I'm gonna
I
say it. I'm
fucking
gonna
hate
say
that version. Oh my god. Okay, so it turned into a call-out post. That version is my least favorite version of all of the versions I've heard of it.
Oh, come.
Brendan
You cannot say that.
Brendan Kelly
cannot
has
say
no
that with-
fucking business covering that song.
You cannot say that when
I
the
can-
Lucero version of that song exists. Lucero exists. That is the fucking most god-awful version of that fucking song.
I disagree.
Country twang shitty bullshit of that where he sings, oh my god.
Okay, so I do agree. I forgot about that. But I don't like Brendan Kelly's version of that song. Sorry, Beaks.
Brendan Kelly, if you're listening, ding that bell. God, you guys are gonna hate me. JK, LOL, I'm so funny. I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. We're gonna take a little break. Okay, everyone's cool with Kiss the Bottle.
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna take a little smidge break for our sponsors, JK. We are not sponsored, but we are gonna go over the list thus far. So, at number 11, Inciting Around. At number 10, I Love You So Much It's Killing Us Both. At number 9, The Boat Dreams from the Hill. At number 8, Sluttering May 4th. May 4th is in parentheses. Number 7, Save Your Generation. Number 6 is Kiss the Bottle. And coming in at number 5, Alex, what do you think?
I think, okay, here's where my 5 up controversial choices. Here we go.
We love a hot take.
I'm going to put Bad Scene, Everyone's Fault is my number 5 pick from Dear You. Probably because I'm like a pop punk kind of Green Day, I just will fall for anything that's like that. And that one is so clearly like pop punk Green Day worship kind of stuff when they talk about like wanting to. Has everyone here seen the Don't Break Down documentary?
Yes.
No, I have not.
So they talk.
Oh, did I?
You should.
Oh, I know. I mean, maybe I will now. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to derail that. Everyone's like, yes. I'm all caught up, and I'm like, ignorant baby boy over here.
That's fine though.
They talk about kind of comparing their success to Green Day, just because that's what they had to do from being like the next big band that was rising from the East Bay. And Bad Scene, Everyone's Fault, a little bit more like weirdly digestible, sort of in the same way as Boxcar, even though I hate Boxcar so much. I hate Boxcar so much.
Me too.
Honestly, Boxcar put out a sick record. I don't know why you're yelling at that band. That album fucking rules, but it's fine.
So Bad Scene, Everyone's Fault has that kind of like pop punk singable kind of vibe, and it's fun, but it's not Boxcar, and that's why it's my number 5, because it's not Boxcar, but it is Boxcar.
Damn.
I feel
I also
exactly
love
the
that
same,
song
by the way. So good job.
That's the song that Sarchasm will be covering for the aforementioned you.
Hell
It's gonna be so good. That's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. That's gonna be such a cool record.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of fun like indie bands doing weird stuff, so it'll be good. I should throw on like Kiss the Bottle by someone weird.
Like a bonus track.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Do it. Oh my god. Okay.
That would be fine.
All right. So Bad Scene, Everyone's
Or
Fault.
you can throw on, since Boxcar is technically on the reissue of Dear You.
Ugh.
Oh, that's true. Actually,
You
I
can
did
throw
have
on.
one.
Good.
I had one band that already asked if they could do that, just
Oh, really?
because of it being the bonus track.
I would say you could throw on the version by the shittiest band ever,
Oh god.
Who?
which was Beach Slang. Did a Boxcar.
Oh.
Did a cover of
Whoa.
Boxcar.
Oh, drag them. Beach Slang, if you're
Yeah, I'll
listening,
give it a
ding
shot.
that bell.
This is a call out post.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we're in Twitter war with Beach Slang now. How crazy is that? If you're listening and you're in Beach Slang, hit us up.
But when it comes
We
to
will physically fight.
We will physically fight you. JK, LOL, non-violence. Also quarantine, so stay the fuck away from me. But Jake, you were saying.
when it comes to that particular song, it's a good song. Didn't make my list, but I would feel weird vetoing almost any song off of Dear You because they're all so great and so much better than the rest of the catalog that I'm kind of like not inclined to veto it.
I'm such a sponge. Here I am agreeing to everything and not vetoing shit. I have 2 vetoes, and if I don't use them, I lose them.
You lose one, yeah.
I can't do that to myself, but I really only have one song that I have to veto, and I think that like multiples of us want to veto that song, so it's fine. Anyway, this is the most agreeable episode so far.
That's true. Yeah. That is very true. More often than not, it's aggressive. I mean, Jake stormed off because the song was correct, just the placement was wrong. Usually it's like, fuck you, that song sucks. Why the fuck would you ever do that?
Yeah, normally it's me and Jake at each other's throats.
Yeah, which we love. We stand.
Yeah.
We love a little rivalry. Cool. So Bad Scene Everyone's Fault is staying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we Stanley. Number 4 is going to be Jake's choice. Jake, what do you think?
So, to break from the mold here that we've set so far,
aggressive.
For number 4, I'm going to put Want off of Unfun as number 4 on this list.
That's my number 4 too. That's my number 4 too. Look, Eric, I'm not lying.
So much higher.
No, it shouldn't. Oh, I'm so scared.
I feel like this is the perfect placement for it.
Oh, I don't know. Do I want? No, I'm gonna wait.
You can feel free to veto it to get it higher, man. But that's on you.
But no, I'm gonna wait.
But then you run the risk of it not being there.
Yeah.
If you're worried about Boxcar, I'm not playing Boxcar anymore.
Okay, cool. I think
it's not happening.
I think I can agree. I think, yeah. Go. I want to hear you go ahead first, and then I'll fill my beans.
It's definitely probably one of the like signature songs. And it's sometimes there are those songs that are like it's like a Boxcar where it's it feels like so overplayed that it and a staple that it's like annoying, but this song's still just so beautiful and just the way it kicks off with that weird crazy like drum part that I could never play in a million years probably, and then and it has again that same thing from what song was that from Kiss the Bottle, that just like musical oddity throughout the whole thing where it just is like switching the mood and the tone. The choruses are just your regular like weird big cat little cat beat, but it's a little modified. And then the chorus goes back into that, intro beat and stuff. That intro weird like halftime disco beat thing. It's just absolutely phenomenal. And once again, lyrically, just so desperate and so the lyrics and the performance. He's just putting everything into it. It feels like his voice is on the edge of breaking and stuff like that. It's just it's so good.
That is the only song from that record that I have on my list. And it's in that exact same spot. Yeah. It's a great song.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting thing of how that's like, for me, one of the pinnacles of, for all of us, it seems like the pinnacles of Jawbreaker.
Yeah.
And the rest of the album is not really that good. I mean, I think it's more rough around the edges. My number 11 was another song from that album, but otherwise I didn't have anything else. But yeah, I mean, just that chorus, I think it's, pretty close to perfection in terms of just pop lyricism. And it's just, I don't know, that might be my favorite Jawbreaker song. It fluctuates. It was definitely the one that like got me hooked.
Yeah.
And then they proceeded to not play it at like any reunion show that I saw.
Yeah, I've never seen them play it.
Wait, did you go to the show at the
played it. I went to one of the nights. They did not play at the night I was there.
They played at the night Eric and I were there because everybody lost their shit. I remember that. And I was like, that's weird that they're playing this song because it is just like it felt like a very weird song to be hearing live. It was just because of how weird it is altogether.
They did play it at Gilman because when Jawbreaker played back at Gilman in 2019, it was on, either a Wednesday or a Thursday, and we don't normally allow Thursday or Wednesday or any weeknight shows really. And I said, okay, I will do this if you play Want. Only if you play Want will we like go out of the way to book this. And they did. And it was so beautiful to like have that moment, because that song for me is just so like symbolic and amazing. I just love it so much. I'm not going to veto it because I'm just happy it's that high. Like, at least top 5. So I think it's great there.
What a power move.
So
I was gonna say Daddy Alex coming in with the demand list. I love it. That's fucking cool. Just like, I guess we can book you, Jawbreaker, at Gilman only if you play this song.
So
and they said yes.
To do this though, then that's really cool. I didn't know
that. I love that.
The Rickshaw show originally was at Gilman.
Oh, really?
There was another show that was already booked that night. And we didn't want to do like an 8-band bill with Jawbreaker for some reason.
Oh, jeez.
So they did it at Rickshaw, and then I think I got like hit up 2 weeks before that show happened. And they're super fun to work with. They're super nice. They're super just easygoing and friendly. And I think that show was just kind of like a couple weeks, sort of just like surprise.
Well, I remember the day it happened. I remember Jess posting about it, and like she was like, "Oh, by the way, we're opening for Jawbreaker." So Danger Inc. was on that bill also. We were like, "This can't be real. Like, this isn't real. This can't be real." Sarchasm and Danger, like, there's no way that this is real. And then it was, and it's like, holy shit.
I was so sad because I worked until like 6 that night. And I was like, this is going to sell out, whatever. So, like, I got home from work, I showered, and, like, was in my PJs. And then somebody texted me and was like, hey, if you leave right now, you can make it in time. And I'm sitting in my bed, like, honestly ready to go to sleep. Like, fuck. I guess I'll watch everyone's Instagram stories.
Yeah.
And it made it worse. But I'm so happy for all of you. That is so fucking cool. So cool.
Okay. They will be back. I don't know when, but once shows can happen, they will be back.
That's really
I'm sure.
Was it a fun show, Alex?
It was very fun. And Jawbreaker has an amazing rule, and I'll try to book Lousy Advice next time for it. But they only book openers that aren't entirely all men.
Yay!
So they have to have trans or female members.
So
which is one of the reasons why that's one of the reasons why they have all these amazing bills. I think with the exception of like when they played with Nuisance and Monsula, because it was like the legacy sort of thing. All the other shows they've done, they've played with a ton of other amazing bands.
So like
it's just a cool thing.
Just not cishet male bands generally.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, it's cool as hell.
Dude, okay, Lousy Advice, Jawbreaker Show 2021. What's up, y'all? No, that's fucking cool. That would be amazing. How fun. Dang, Shelby, what do you have to Shelby's like, yeah, this is great.
It's fine. There's not tears in my eyes. That's cool. That's cool.
How fun.
Mean Girls Day.
Jake, I want to go back to something you said a moment ago that I loved a lot and I've never heard before. You said the Big Cat Little Cat beat.
You've never heard that?
I've never
heard that.
I've never heard that. No. The Big Cat, Little Cat, Big Cat, Little Cat, Big Cat, Little Cat. That. Yeah. So I understand in its context like what you're talking about, but I've never heard it, and it was very cute, and I just really enjoyed it. So thank you, Jake.
I'm happy I can do that for you.
I appreciate it. No, it's real
I'm
joy.
shocked you've never heard it.
I guess I am also shocked because it's very cute, and I'm like, I would have loved to have used that all of these years.
Yeah.
What?
I just realized that I have the number 3 choice, but there's a song that I have to make sure it gets on this list, but there's 2. Aww.
Well, that brings us to number 3. Shelby, your pick.
Oh, we are at number 3.
We're on number 3.
No! I'm struggling, guys. Jake, you're my only hope that the song that I was gonna pick for my number 3, you're my only hope. I just really feel like it might be there. So I have to make sure this song gets on it. So I chose "Do You Still Hate Me." I know that it likely is on it. Yeah, that's the "Do You Still Hate Me" is like one of the perfect songs for me. It's a perfect song. If Jawbreaker could ever go back and remaster whatever they've remastered, that would just make
Drag
no. They are old. They are fucking old, you know? And
drag them even
it just
more.
wasn't the same. Recording just wasn't the same. So whatever. No, I love them with my whole. I'm wearing a Jawbreaker shirt right now, Eric.
I know. I'm sorry.
But yeah.
Do you still hate me?
Yeah, what a title. What lyricism. What kind of... I just love the vibe that song has, too, because it is slightly condescending, like... But it's still like, hey, I still love you, but there's just certain lines in there where I'm like, ooh, like, I don't know. I'm bad at words. Whatever. This is why I don't moderate. Do You Still Hate Me? It was my number one. So I had to just make sure that it made it onto the list. I think it might have, but I couldn't take any chances.
Yeah. Alex, how are you feeling about that?
I feel good about that one. I don't actually, oh man, I'm going to seem like such a poser. I don't know that song super well. So, but I know it's a fan favorite. So,
I felt that all the way over here.
No, I think. Oh God, I'm looking.
That was the most loaded thing. I love it. I know it's a fan favorite.
Alex, you are only an hour and a half away from us right now, and you just told us where you're located. So, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, but yeah.
No, I really like I think I love Dear You, but 24-Hour Revenge Therapy might be my favorite album of theirs. So, like, anything from that album, I'm going to probably be like, yeah. So, I think, I think that's a really great one. A bunch of friends of mine have actually covered that one. That's the one that I've probably heard the most covers of and grown to appreciate it through that. I think that's just why I don't know the Jawbreaker original that well. It's just I've heard a bunch of other bands cover it, but I really like that one. So it's good. I just don't have a lot to say on it, and I don't want to make myself more of an idiot.
You don't. I mean, to be fully fair, I am the lowest level here because I didn't even make a list because I am so unfamiliar with their catalog. So use me as the lowest bar to set. So you're doing a great job. List? I didn't even make it. Well, you know my hot takes list. What are you talking about? Boxcar is every song. JK. The boat.
I have my hot takes for the Blink-182 list already ready to go.
Okay, so spoiler alert, I guess. Next episode is Blink. But no, okay. So the only other thing would have been the boat song. Now that I know he says, "I want to be a boat," because that's actually really fun and funny. And that would be probably number one. No, you know what? Boxcar would be my number one. So Jake, how do you feel about this song?
Didn't make my list at all. Wasn't even close, for sure.
See, I had to make sure that it got on the list. In the name of Jawbreaker fans everywhere.
Yeah, it's just it's not. It's because I do not have a lot of affinity for that record. I'm just gonna say that first off.
That is a hot take.
Wow.
It is a hot take. But I'm not gonna veto it. Okay. I'm not gonna be that guy right now.
Jake, this is a first.
I know. I'm not being that guy.
Interesting.
Like I said, it wouldn't need, if we were doing a top 20. I don't even think it should be on the top 20, but it's fine.
I just want to say that if this got vetoed, I was prepared to use both of my other vetoes for whatever Jake picked for number one to make it his number pick. So
yeah,
I was prepared.
But yeah, okay.
I was ready to fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's totally fine.
So we're good with Do You Still Hate Me?
But it's under protest, but it's on there.
You're saying yes, but with a scowl.
Like, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I'm like shrugging, like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I guess
know.
so.
Yeah.
It's like one of those moments like, where do you want to meet? I don't know. Can we go here? I guess that's fine.
You know, I have always said that what is going to keep me looking young and beautiful is just sucking the life out of men. And this is like another way to do that now that I don't date.
Yeah.
So this is great. Thank you, guys.
I also just love this situation just because of just general opinions, just hearing people being like, that's the best song, or that's the word, like the same song will just be like the best. I don't know. Music's great. You guys listen to it.
Music is magic.
Music is magic, and magic is magic. So I had nothing there. Number 2, the pick. Oh, we're agreed. Do you still hate me? Everyone's good with it.
Yeah.
We said. Okay. Number 2 pick. Alex, what is up? You have the floor.
Oh God, there's so much pressure to make the right. My number 2 pick is Jet Black. I think it's like just Jawbreaker, in my opinion, or maybe it's just in retrospective overused the sampling thing a little bit, but the samples on Jet Black are so perfectly done. It just feels like, they were married to the song with that. I tell you this because as an artist, I think you'd understand. And I remember when I kind of started getting into Jawbreaker through the reunions, Dear You was the album that for me took the longest to get into, but I now have gained the most appreciation for. And to the point of like the last time I saw them at Gilman, when I was texting Mateo, who's also in Sarchasm, check out her new album, October 9th, was sitting in the booth with the booth for Jawbreaker, and they have this little like Digitech kind of looper that all of the samples are in. And Mateo texted me and was like, I just pressed the sound. And then I heard like, I tell you this because as an artist, I think you'd understand. And it was like, whoa! And then the outro with the car crash depiction. And it just, I haven't even talked about the song. I've just been talking about the samples for like 30 seconds. The song, the I Am Jet Black to the center is just such a, and I think the Funny Like a Funeral, I Need You to Bury Me is just so blatantly obvious yet poetic. I don't know, it's just such a boundary breaking song when you look at them as like a punk band and then you hear Jet Black. And it's this kind of sludgy, very, slow paced. It kind of trudges along, almost like the song, like they're forcing it to kind of keep going. And then that outro with the car sounds and the feedback. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. It gives me chills to like think about that song, and it's so amazing.
I love listening to Jawbreaker fans talk about how much they love Jawbreaker. It actually like really warms my heart. Sorry to interrupt you, Alex.
No, I'm good. I was just kind of going on a tangent, and actually not to promote my new album more, but if you listen to a particular song, Shelby will know this actually. There's one song called Blacklist that is like my ode to Jawbreaker and particularly like Jet Black.
I thought it was a different band. Okay. I'm going to have to listen to that a little harder tonight and rewrite some things maybe.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And like,
so cool.
Yeah, lyrically, it's kind of like lyrically sort of open-ended, but yeah, like it's just like very Jawbreaker heavy, and just kind of I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to write a Jawbreaker song, and so that song has been influential in many ways. Tangent over. Jet Black, number 2.
I love that.
Go off.
I will not veto that. I was thinking about it because I don't like that song, but after listening to you speak, I was like, I can't veto that.
Oh my God.
Jake, are you okay?
Jake's over there like having a fucking heart attack.
Jake's over there slipping on a banana peel.
Whoa. I'm going to be the reason that Jake one day has a stroke. Sorry.
Yeah. Your opinions are going to kill me one day.
That's the name of the new Panic at the Disco record.
I'm not going to because, like I said, I love listening to Jawbreaker fans talk about how much they love them and why they love them. And after hearing that, I don't think I can veto that. Definitely no. I don't love that song. I don't hate it. It's just not a song that has ever sat well with me. Me and my little pop punk loving heart. But that's great. That's great. I will not veto that. That was beautiful.
I totally understand though, because it took me from seeing, I will say I legitimately had only heard Boxcar and Want when I saw Jawbreaker in 2017. And it took until 2019 of consistently kind of like I'm going to listen to Dear You. I'm going to force myself to do this to really like appreciate it. And it felt kind of like, maybe I just got more depressed. Maybe that's all it is.
Oh, you know what? That would make sense too. I hope not, though. Yeah, I'm not going to veto that. I won't. You're welcome, Jake.
Well, yeah, because I was going to say, that was number 3 on my list. So it's close enough to where I'm like totally into that. Yeah. It's an absolutely phenomenal song. I mean, it's, you know, it's Alex put it so well. It's just everything about it is so good. I love how the ending, despite not changing, is pretty much the same bars played over again. It just like descends into some weird kind of chaos almost. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love that sound.
It is really interesting how close these lists are in general. Like, you guys got it pretty fucking close. Everyone is like 1 or 2 off for the most part.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm about to blow it up anyway.
Yeah,
so
let's
fine.
do it. Blow
we'll
it up.
see about that. We will see about that, bitch. I mean, no, that was really aggressive. I'm sorry. That was way more aggressive than I intended to be.
And on that note, before the number 1 pick, here is a word from our sponsors. JK, we don't have any still. Jake, number 1 pick. What is it?
Okay, so my number 1 pick is the song that when they played it at that show, I uncontrollably wept because it was a moment from my life.
Boxcar.
It was. It's off of Dear You. Surprise, surprise. I'm sure there are gasps in the audience.
No, I'm not gonna guess. All right, I just did that.
You certainly can, but it's fine. But it's going to be Accident Prone.
Yep.
Shelby guessed it.
Yeah, I did.
Shelby did guess it.
It's my favorite, the best Jawbreaker song. It is an absolute masterclass in how to write a super long song but make it feel like it's short and punchy.
Yeah.
It is just, there's just such, like, it maybe has the best like opening lines to a song with the, you know, what's the furthest place from here? It hasn't been my days. It hasn't been my day for a couple of years. What's a couple more? Like that kind of shit. There are so many like just like dark moments that this song helps fit into, like in life, where you just listen to it and you're just like brooding in this weird zone. And the like chorus, the way it builds in that last chorus.
I cut in line. I bled to death. I got to you. There was nothing left. Fuck me up. Fuck me up.
And just
throw me at a ceiling fan. I'm feeling hurt.
Yeah. No shit. The like weirdness of the drums and the chorus I love so much too, because it's doing this weird thing where it's like mostly cymbals in that very last chorus. Oh my god, it's so good. Yeah. That's number 1, Accident Prone. That's
Beautiful.
my pick.
Bravo. That was my number 2. That was beautiful. Beautiful.
Alex?
I'm scared.
I do really like that song. I think I had a whole thing. I knew probably Accident Prone would be the number 1. I had a whole thing that I had in my mind, and now it's totally gone.
You have a statement prepared?
No. I think Accident Prone. Who was it? Julian? Wait, who did the cover?
Julian Baker does one.
Julian Baker.
Haley
that's
Williams
right.
also did one, but
the Williams one is really good too.
Sorry.
Yeah, both of those I think I really love. But this one I also really love too. I think, that riff, the it's one of the, I mean, for me, Jet Black and Accident Prone probably are not blended, but like, I feel like for me, because Jet Black means so much to me, Accident Prone hasn't meant as much. But I still think it is truly an incredible song, and, based on the impact that it has and what Blake is talking about in it, and how brilliant it is, and how intensely emotional the lyrics are. And for me, it feels like if you listen to like Jets to Brazil or anything like that, the note I have is like, don't talk about Jets to Brazil, but like if you see the progression going into Jets to Brazil kind of through stuff like Accident Prone. And it's also why I really hope they don't do a new album, even though they keep thinking and talking about doing a new album. Please don't. It won't be good. It might be.
Jawbreaker, if you're listening to this, ding.
Okay,
bell.
so I have to talk about Blake Schwarzenbach. So, first of all, I will say that our list is a little bit weird, but the Jawbreaker fans that are like us are going to be like, yeah, of course, this list is great. And the Jawbreaker fans that are not like us are going to blow us the fuck up.
Yeah.
But anyway.
We welcome that. Please drag us.
I love Accident Prone so much because, I think I like Jets to Brazil much better than I like Jawbreaker. And that is that's the thing about me. So there it is. But Alex is so right in that this is like the heart-wrenching, just fuck me up, throw me into a ceiling fan, I'm sobbing for days kind of music that Jets to Brazil makes. It's definitely like a lead into that kind of music, and them and Blake at least exploring that. So yeah, I love that song. It's great. I love Jets to Brazil.
Yeah.
Find me and fight me. I don't care.
And I will add, Jawbreaker, if you release a new album, I'll love it. I'll buy it. Don't worry. But I think also you have to talk about like Accident Prone. Basically, really, I said it with Jet Black, but Accident Prone really did invent kind of emo and be one of the beginnings, I guess, with Sunny Day Real Estate and all that stuff.
Yeah.
The beginnings of emo. And that song really created that sort of like, I don't think people were sad, like musically
until then.
That until that song. I think people were kind of hiding it behind like, poetic, sugary rhymes, even if it was a really depressing song. And like, both of you have said, it is just so honest and straightforward of how dark it is. And that's something that's hadn't really been seen until then. And it's been seen like a little since, but yeah, it's just such a origin of that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And it wasn't my number one, but I totally, on certain days, I wouldn't, I definitely could see it going up there, and I don't disagree with that at all. I think it definitely has earned that place. We're two agreeing.
Yeah,
this is the most agreeable list we've done.
That song is such like an important song to so many people that I personally know also, and for me, I don't know, that says something. I don't know. Yeah, this is really agreeable. It's weird. This is not normally this agreeable.
I kind of sort of wish I had made a list having really no background in Jawbreaker affinity or general, like, because again, I want to say I do like Jawbreaker as a band. Do I listen to them or have I listened to them regularly? Not at all. So because of that, I wish I would have made a list that is completely devoid of any sort of like actual listening or emotional ties.
I'm so glad that I had an extra free Jawbreaker ticket, and I'm like,
I know
who I should bring? My friend that doesn't like them, because I can make him like them.
But I do like Jawbreaker. But even then, and shout out to James Iniguez, Muñecas for Life, who used to be my neighbor when I lived in San Francisco on 19th. We shared a wall, and we used to hang out all the time. And the one thing, this was like in, I think, like 2013 or something, he kept telling me to listen to 24-Hour Revenge Therapy. He like, because we were like talking about punk, we were talking about music generally, and he was like, I'm in this band. I was like, I'm in this band, like, let's book shows, whatever. He was like, listen to 24-Hour Revenge Therapy. I did, forgot about it, and then that was really the one time that I was like, I did that. And then recently, obviously, when I saw them, I was like, I'm gonna listen to them again, and I was like, I want to be a bum, because that's what I thought it was then. But now that I know it's I Want to Be a Boat, and I am sold. So I don't know, he might have gotten me with the boat thing. I might be a new Jawbreaker Stanley in a week or two. Who knows?
I feel like it's also. Oh no, Shelby, go ahead.
No, I really don't have anything worth noting. Thank you.
I think it's important to mention the, I guess, odd one out of Bivouac, which I don't think we put any Bivouac songs on.
And I
hate that
fucking
record.
Happy. I hate that record. It's so bad.
Jawbreaker, find us, I guess.
Wait, so what is the deal? That is a Jawbreaker album?
Yes.
It came out. When did it come? It's the second. When did it come out?
92.
92, yeah.
92. Okay, so they put out Unfun and then Bivouac and then 24-Hour Revenge Therapy.
Yes.
Interesting. Cool. No, that's it. Wait.
So I
Bivouac.
I had two songs from Bivouac on my list. I don't know
which ones.
I had I had Donatello and Parabola, which
Parabola
for me,
Parabola is a good song. It wouldn't have made any of my lists, and it didn't. But
Parabola
that is a good
is
song.
like, that one's like weird for that album. I think in the documentary they talk about it like being like an ode to the Jesus lizard, and it does have that kind of. It's totally different than everything on that album with the bass line and all that, and yeah, I think it probably was rushed. I know there are people that like the album. I will say Bivouac, like the song live, is pretty fun and energetic, but yeah, as an album, I don't know if it's that amazing. I just wanted to mention it so that if there's anyone whose favorite album is Bivouac, call us and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, honestly, we will be standing by. Our number is 323-730-4657. Don't call that number because I don't know whose phone it is.
I'm really disappointed. I'm really disappointed that Unlisted Track didn't make our list. I struggled.
That's funny.
That was literally number 12. That was number 12 for me.
What? That's 12?
Yes.
You made your list that long?
I make a top 20 and then get it down. Yeah.
He's thorough.
Okay, Dungeon Master.
I just wanted to give a special shout out to Unlisted Track. It's a beautiful
great song, yeah.
We wish you were listed. Yeah. Thank you.
And talking about Bivouac, I think part of it is, I think they talk about this in the documentary too, where they say like that's the song that they wrote in the most collaborative way, right?
Yeah.
And that everything else after that, pretty much Blake just wrote the entire thing, pretty much. And that's why I think it's not as good as everything else. Because apparently, Blake should just write all the songs.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think, I agree. I think, I think that is a very good way to put it. Sorry, Adam and Chris, but them's the breaks. Yeah, I'm glad. I will say I am very glad. I should say Boxcar is fun. I like Boxcar. The 1, 2, 3, 4, who's punk, what's the score is kind of an anthemic chorus. I think for me you had to be there probably before they were a big band and hear it kind of as an anthemic thing. I think for me it just doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it was number 9 on my list. So it did make my list.
It was on his. Yeah. It was not on my list at all. I think that song is like, you're so right. For when it came out, people were probably like, "Oh yeah, this is awesome." But now it's corny, and it's also plays into a mentality that I really, really hate. In that you have to worry about how punk you are in order to play music and to come to shows and whatever. Like, and I know that they're making fun of that when they're saying that, but I don't know. It just strikes a nerve with me. I don't like that song.
Yeah.
See, as somebody who doesn't really listen to Jawbreaker that much, truly, like, I know I was making a joke about it, like, putting it as number 1. It's obviously it wouldn't be number 1 on my list because I don't know what my list is, but I think that's a great song. In the same way that, Alex, you were saying that chorus is so anthemic, and there is a level of, like, you had to be there to be in the room the first time that got played to me, like, fuck, what is happening? Like, this is sick. Like, it's so inside, the commentary. Wow, how fun, right? But even for me as just an outsider to the Jawbreaker discography, I still think that, like, it is kind of corny, but at the same time, I'm like, most shit is pretty corny. So for me, I'm just, like, in general, largely, I still think Boxcar fucks. Although, I Want to Be a Boat is probably more my speed now.
And we're back.
Because that song is actually really good now. It's like one of my new favorites. I'm making a joke, obviously, like this is a bit, but I am gonna go back and listen to it a bunch because that song does fuck in a real way.
Being around you adds years onto my life.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Oh my God, that is such a compliment. Oh God.
Do we want to quickly talk about what we had on the list that didn't make it onto the list here?
No.
Yes, I need to hear yours.
No, I'm just kidding. Let's do it.
So,
wait, hold on. I was going to say, before we do that, can we go over the list from top to bottom?
Yes,
canonic,
of course.
Final list of Jawbreaker songs, best 11, Forever and Ever, Amen. Let's do it. Number 11, Insaning Around. Number 10, I Love You So Much It's Killing Us Both. Number 9, The Boat, Dreams from the Hill. Number 8, Sluttering, May 4th, in parentheses. Number 7, Save Your Generation. Number 6, Kiss the Bottle. Number 5, Bad Scene, Everyone's Fault. Number 4, my handwriting was bad. I'm so sorry. I had to really think about that one. Number 4 is Want. Number 3, Do You Still Hate Me? Number 2, Jet Black. And number 1, best Jawbreaker song of all time is Accident Prone.
This is a good list. This is a very good list, actually. Listening to that, I'm pleased.
In several months, I will probably say the same thing. Okay, Jake, let's talk about honorable mentions is the thing I'm trying to say.
So there were only 3 that didn't make it onto my list. And they were Chemistry, which is my number 11. Because I love that song. It's another just weird one off that record.
That's a very strange choice.
No, Shelby's face went sour.
It's a great song.
What a very strange man you are. You're a very strange person. But
so that didn't make it. That didn't make it. Boxcar, like I already said, was number 9 on my list.
I would have vetoed those both. Okay, I'm sorry. No more.
And Condition Oakland, which was my number 6, didn't make it.
Yeah.
That's another great song. Another weird one. Like another weird musical. I like it when they do really weird shit musically because those verses are so fucked up in that song. But I love it. And also another one with a shit ton of samples in it. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. So those are your honorable mentions?
Yeah.
Alex, did you have any? Oh.
No. Go ahead.
Alex, did you have any honorable mentions?
I had oh man, here we go. I had a bunch.
Let's do it.
My number 11 was See Through Skin, because I just wanted to put one more thing from Unfun. It's the second track from Unfun, and after that, I'd probably turn the record off. But I do like that song. I think, I don't know. It's punk. I don't know. I don't have a good reason. I just felt like I needed something else from Unfun.
Honestly,
I tried to be
what even is punk? Who's punk? And what is the score?
I'm leaving. Bye.
Okay, this was so fun. Lousy Advice. No, I'm just kidding.
Number 10 was Parabola. Number 7 was Donatello. Number 6 was actually Chemistry. So I guess I'm worse than Jake from Shelby's perspective now. Number 4 was Jinx Removing.
That's
and number 3 was West Bay Invitational, which is the reason I have East Bay tattooed above the Chemistry thing is the part where he screams East Bay. Because I'm not from Oakland, I'm from El Cerrito, which is this like tiny suburb next to Berkeley. So for that one, that feels like what I can relate to. I don't feel like I can relate to the Oakland part. So that's like, yeah. And it's about having a party, which I don't do. So it's double trouble. And then I guess that was it. Want was my number 1, but yeah.
Aw. Okay.
But yeah.
Well, you know what? Very weird men you are. Very weird men both of you are. But that's just me being a judgy asshole, and that's not nice. I'm sorry. Most of my songs made the list, so I mean, I guess I got that spot that you love, Eric. So I did make a lot of the list.
Truly, that 11 spot where you get to just pick every single song on the list is so nice because it's just like whoever's slot that is, it's like, oh, it's the me show.
Really, I cared a lot about the top slots in this game, so yeah. But I think the only thing that didn't make it for me was Unlisted Track, and Condition Oakland was also.
Dude, okay. Thank you. Alex, was that you?
No, it was me on accident.
Oh my God, Jake!
Brian sent me a video, and that was what it was.
That gives me PTSD from when I lived with Brian, and he'd use that thing all the fucking time. Okay.
I was like, thank you so much, because I didn't record the fucking sound.
God damn it.
Whatever. Anyways.
Condition Oakland is a great song, and it was I think it was like my number 8 or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. I can't count. I got high through this whole thing, guys. I'm at the final point now. Thank you.
You're out of your highest. Do you have any others? Was that the only one?
No, like I said, I'm very pleased with this list.
Okay.
It's perfect to me.
Well, you guys, we have come to the end of the podcast, which I'm sad about because this was very fun.
Very fun.
And again, to reiterate, this is the final list. If you have a problem with that, we don't care. And it's final. And I'm so sorry. Even if you're Jawbreaker and you're listening to this, we are so sorry.
Send us your list.
Send us your list and we'll tell you why it's incorrect. And yeah, it's going to be a really good time for everybody. And we'll love it. We'll love each other. Alex, thank you for being on this podcast.
Everybody go buy the new Sarchasm record.
Yes. So if you're listening to this, I don't know what. It comes out October 9th on Asian Man Records. It is self-titled. I can't fucking wait. Oh, also go watch the music video for Green Hornet. I did it, and it's great, and it's really fun.
It's the best. It's the best video. Have Eric make all your videos.
Yeah,
please.
hire me. What the fuck? Everyone hire me. God damn it. I did it all on an iPad, you guys. Fancy. Hello. Hi. She's rich now, I guess. Whatever. Okay. Sarcasm sick. We're Lousy Advice. This was the Jawbreaker episode of the Lousy Advice podcast. Alex, do you have anything you want to plug other than the album, which I did like a jerk?
Ooh, that's a tough thing. I run a label called Lavasocks. I sell Lousy Advice stuff. They're the only band that matters on that label.
Oh.
Whoa.
Every other. No. If you want to check out, I got some stuff. There's some comps that will be coming out later this year. I have other things. If you want a Grumpster tape, don't buy that because that's sold out. But those might come again later. I don't know. Check out Asian Man Records. They're pretty sick. Check out Corona Extra.
Party.
Big shout out.
Yeah.
Big shout out Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah,
Let's rage.
Wear a mask, vote. Don't be dumb. Do good things, y'all.
Also, I need to make it very clear. I hope Donald Trump dies of coronavirus.
Oh, same. Truly, how nice would that be?
Twitter,
guys?
I hope Trump dies of coronavirus.
Twitter, if you're listening, ding that bell. Okay, we love this. You too. All of you stupid Republicans. Okay, I'm done. This is the Lousy Advice Podcast. We love you. Listen to our music. Also, we just did a demo. Jake hates it. And we're going to be famous one day. Bye-bye.